a guitar that has contributed a lot to music since the early 50s. And still, one of the most sought-after instruments there is. It doesn't suit everyone, of course. And possibly three of the best guitarists we have seen in Beck, Gilmour, and Hendrix were all Strat players. Then add on Blackmore, Gallagher, and many others, and the Les Paul was probably second in the pecking order. There are many products available to choose from best Les Paul pickups, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make a perfect decision, I did deep research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best Les Paul pickups from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. EMG JH James Hetfield Signature. EMG has been producing pickups since 1976, and has built a reputation for producing high-output products. Some people like them, others claim the sound is a bit too compressed. But with these pickups in their name, you know what you are going to get from the outset. The woods used in the manufacture. Number 2. Fishman Fluence Modern Humbucker. One great benefit of the original humbuckers that Seth Lover designed was noise reduction. Hum and buzz were a perpetual nightmare, but the humbucker all but got rid of it. I say all but because some pickups, regardless of the claims of their manufacturers, do give off a little bit of unwanted noise. The quality that the Fishman pickups offer is a completely noiseless performance. These claim to be noiseless, and they are, unlike some. These two pickups bring together some of the best sound options. Alnico magnets give you the power and an explosive sound for playing chords. Ceramics give you the cutting edge when you need it. They both work well in either neck or bridge positions. If there is a difference, you might notice it is that the mids are not as bright as on some pickups. But that allows the lower notes more room, and seems to add an extra layer of thickness. You will notice that when you play a few power chords. The result is some of the most dynamic Les Paul pickups you can buy. Some alternative sounds to a standard humbucker. Combining Alnico and ceramic magnets for the best of both worlds. Number 3. Seymour Duncan Antiquity Humbucker. The pickups undergo an aging process in the factory to give them that well-used look. Pickups get their fair share of wear and tear, and this makes them look like they have been around the block a few times. As a result, these are some of the best vintage-looking Les Paul pickups you can buy. Seymour Duncan created a special plain enamel mag wire for these pickups, and included 2-bar 2.5-inch Alnico magnets. There is a single conductor braided lead wire, so no split coil wiring. The pickups have Number 4. Seymour Duncan Pearly Gate Set. Let us stay with Seymour Duncan and go from one design style to another. The Antiquity had a mellow, smooth sound. These are a different kettle of fish. These can bite. They are a pair of pickups that stay close to the Les Paul sound, but with just a little extra. What is most noticeable is the amount of punch coming from the mid-range. The amount of output, and therefore, the extra drive, makes these pickups sound special. But it isn't just the mid-range that packs some power. It is also evident that as you move up the fingerboard, the higher notes remain prominent. High notes can sometimes be overshadowed by the depth and resonance of the lower notes and frequencies. Not with these. Plenty of great sounds without the need for excessive gain. Recreates the late 60s early 70s Les Paul sound. Number 5. DiMarzio PAF DP103 Humbucker. DiMarzio is another name that comes with a pedigree for producing great pickups. This is an interesting design that harkens back to some vintage feel. The PAF, or patent applied for, was a vital part of the development of the sound of the Les Paul. They were the predominant pickup in the late 50s and the early 60s on most of Gibson's better guitars. Therefore, it is natural to expect that DiMarzio will have attempted to recreate that sound. This is what they have done. This is going to work well if the bridge pickup is a bit tasty and has a higher output. The adjustment of the controls can result in a blending of both sounds. That will give you a smooth sound, but with a little sustain from the bridge. Smooth, warm sound reminiscent of the Seth Lover originals from the 50s. A very competitive price point for a great sound. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe my channel. If you need more information or if you want to know product price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products, as it will make your life much more easier.